Follow this step-by-step guide to enjoy endless dahlias in your garden. Dahlias are a garden enthusiast's dream, known for their vibrant colors, intricate petal arrangements, and impressive variety of sizes and shapes. Whether you're a seasoned gardener or a beginner looking to add some flair to your garden, dahlias are a perfect choice. Follow this step-by-step guide to ensure that you can enjoy an endless display of dahlias in your garden year after year. 1. Selecting the right dahlias for your garden. The first step in cultivating beautiful dahlias is selecting the right variety for your garden. Dahlias come in a range of sizes from compact, low-growing varieties ideal for borders to tall, striking blooms that can serve as the centerpiece of your garden. Consider the space you have available and the overall design of your garden. Additionally, take into account your climate and the specific growing conditions in your area. Some dahlias are better suited to warmer climates, while others can thrive in cooler regions. 2. Preparing the soil. Dahlias thrive in well-drained, fertile soil. Before planting, it's crucial to prepare the soil properly. Start by choosing a sunny spot in your garden, as dahlias need at least 6 to 8 hours of sunlight daily. Turn the soil to a depth of about 12 to 15 inches and mix in plenty of organic matter, such as compost or well-rotted manure, to improve soil structure and fertility. If your soil is heavy and clay-like, consider adding sand or grit to enhance drainage. 3. Planting dahlia tubers. Once your soil is ready, it's time to plant your dahlia tubers. Planting typically occurs in late spring, after the danger of frost has passed. Dig a hole that is about 4 to 6 inches deep and place the tuber with the eye facing upwards. The eye is a small bump on the tuber from which the plant will sprout. Cover the tuber with soil, but avoid packing it too tightly, as this can hinder growth. Space the tubers about 18 to 24 inches apart to give them plenty of room to grow. 4. Watering and mulching. Dahlias need regular watering, especially during dry periods. However, be careful not to overwater, as this can cause the tubers to rot. Water deeply once or twice a week, depending on weather conditions. Mulching around the base of the plants helps retain moisture and keeps the roots cool. Use organic mulch like straw or bark chips, which will also decompose and add nutrients to the soil over time. 5. Staking and pruning dahlias. As dahlias grow, especially taller varieties, they often need support to prevent them from toppling over. Staking your dahlias is essential for maintaining upright growth. Place stakes in the ground at the time of planting, so you don't damage the tubers later. Use soft ties to secure the stems to the stakes as the plant grows. Pruning is also crucial to encourage bushier growth and more blooms. Pinch out the growing tips of young plants to promote side shoots and remove any spent flowers to encourage continuous blooming. 6. Fertilizing for continuous blooms. To keep your dahlias blooming all season long, regular fertilization is key. Use a balanced, low-nitrogen fertilizer every 4 to 6 weeks during the growing season. Too much nitrogen can lead to lush foliage at the expense of flowers, so it's important to use a fertilizer that promotes blooming rather than just green growth. Liquid fertilizers can be applied during watering for an added boost. 7. Deadheading and harvesting dahlias. Deadheading, or removing spent blooms, is essential for encouraging more flowers to grow. This process prevents the plant from setting seed and diverts energy back into producing more blooms. Regularly inspect your dahlias and snip off any faded flowers just above the first set of leaves. If you want to enjoy your dahlias indoors, harvesting blooms at their peak ensures long-lasting arrangements. Cut flowers in the morning when they're fully hydrated and immediately place them in water. 8. Overwintering dahlia tubers. In colder climates, dahlias won't survive the winter if left in the ground. After the first frost, cut back the foliage and carefully dig up the tubers. Brush off excess soil and allow them to dry in a cool, dry place for a few days. Store the tubers in a box filled with slightly damp peat moss, sand, or sawdust in a frost-free location until spring. 9. Propagating dahlias for more blooms. One of the best things about dahlias is that you can propagate them to create more plants. This can be done through division or by taking cuttings. In early spring, when you're ready to plant, you can divide larger tubers into smaller sections, ensuring each section has at least one eye. Alternatively, take cuttings from new shoots and root them in a pot of moist, sandy soil. By following these steps, you'll be rewarded with a garden full of vibrant dahlias that bloom continuously throughout the season. Their stunning flowers will attract pollinators and add a touch of elegance to your outdoor space. Plus, with proper care, your dahlias will return year after year, providing endless beauty and enjoyment in your garden.